What is going on, everybody? It's Jay Ball, Blue Ridge Maple Syrup, and we are back in the Sugar Shack. So it's been past few days been kind of crazy, and no, I'm not talking about all that stuff going on outside in the world. We're talking about in the Sugar Bush, in the Sugar Shack. We got to run a sap on Tuesday, which I was not expecting, and you guys saw from my last post. Cleaned the pan, went through everything, got everything nice and clean, and I didn't plan on boiling until tomorrow afternoon. But something has happened to this sap that I want to show you guys that's really got me on edge. But again, I wanted to show you guys the good, the bad, and the ugly. So I want to show you why it's so important to boil your sap as soon as you can. Unfortunately, because of everything that's been going on, I didn't get a chance to boil later this week. So I want to show you what the sap looks like from Tuesday, and I have been keeping it cold, but check this out and see what this stuff looks like. As you can see, the sap has started to turn cloudy. Now this is because of the bacteria buildup, and again, this is very common. So you've got your high concentration sap or your syrup in the pan here, and you can see that the sap has started to turn cloudy. Now I was gonna wait to boil till tomorrow afternoon, but because it's already started to change, I didn't want to wait any longer than I had to, because this will have a direct effect on the color and the clarity of the syrup. So sap does go bad, contrary to popular belief. You've got to boil the stuff as fast as you can, and you can't let it get any cloudier than this. Any cloudier, when it starts to get the milky look to it, the milky feel, it's gone bad. So this sap is salvageable. I've probably got about 40 gallons. I still gotta measure it all, but I did get the fire going. So we're gonna be making some Blue Jays maple syrup tonight, and I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get at it. Now I just got done measuring the amount of sap I've got. I've got 54 gallons. Sugar content is continuing to drop, which it does this time of year, so I've only got 2% sugar. So the 54 gallons of sap that I have may or may not give me about a gallon of syrup. Again, I didn't plan on boiling tonight. The sap is going to run tomorrow and Sunday, and it looks like Monday then it's probably going to be over with. But again, the sap getting cloudy, I didn't want to let it get to that point, but I wanted to show you guys that it's very important to get the sap boiled as quickly as possible. Again, if I let this stuff sit for another 12 hours, the bacteria growth is just going to continue to multiply, and it's going to continue to change and degrade the quality of syrup. And you guys know I pride myself on giving you guys the best quality syrup that I can. So that's why we're boiling tonight. It's super windy. I hate boiling in the wind, especially this northwest wind. It makes it really hard to get a good boil, but we're gonna keep on pushing through. So hang on for the ride, guys, and see how much more syrup we can make. Thanks. There we go. Another 15 minutes in, and we've already got a really good boil. See the center column's rolling pretty good. We're already up to temperature. So yeah, hopefully we'll be making a little bit of syrup. Let's see what happens. Just like fishermen and hunters, there is a wind that me, being a maple syrup producer, absolutely hates, and that is a north to northwest wind, because what's that do? It blows the smoke at the house, and the wife does not like that. So because it's blowing smoke right at the house, I cannot get this thing heated up as much as I want, because the last thing I want to do is blow sparks and melt the new screen on the new windows that we have. So kind of a slow roll tonight, unfortunately, but I got to get the sap boiled. So yeah, this is just one of those things that I have to put up with, but comes with the territory, I guess. That's right, guys. Nothing's gonna stop me from making you maple syrup. So it's Friday night, about 9 o'clock. We're still rolling. I'm about out of sap, haven't made any syrup yet, but didn't plan on it just because the sugar content's so low, but I'm pushing through for you guys. I got orders stacking up for maple syrup, but I got to make sure I can fill the demand with supply. So we're pushing through. Nothing's going to stop me. So I'm about wrapped up. Sorry, that LED light's getting in the way. And It's been a pretty good evening. I mean, it's been a little bit frustrating with the wind. My boil's been kind of off. I'm probably like 17 gallons an hour, 17.5. But as far as the quality of syrup goes, it looks pretty good. Ran the evaporator a little bit deeper tonight, so I didn't draw any syrup off, which is okay. But man, that's still good stuff. So yeah, it actually turned out pretty good. So I think I'll wrap this post up here. We'll call it a night. I got probably about another 20 minutes of boiling, and then I'm gonna cut some wood and call it an evening. So appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. Again, my name is Jay of Ball Blue Jays Maple Syrup, and yeah, you guys have a good night.